Another New Thought Tuesdays. Hi, everybody. Do you live in a friendly universe or a not friendly universe? And is it your choice which of those universes exists? That's what we're talking about today on New Thought Tuesdays. And we do have a point of view about it. There is no question about it. What are you saying? And the universe is listening. And what are you saying? What am I saying? If I believe that there's this energy, and I feel this, there's just this energy everywhere. If I believe this energy exists and it is a positive energy, my experience and my training points to that my world becomes a positive experience. If my sense is that this energy is a negative and destructive energy, then my life experience becomes just that. Hello. We have somebody popping in on us, which is so good to see you, and we're going to take off your video. That's cool. That's really never happened before because I didn't have the controls on. Anyway, oh my God, somebody popped into our video. That's horrible. That's a terrible thing. This is a horrible universe. Or, hey, I got to see somebody and learn a little bit more about how I can navigate this stuff on my own. And that's pretty much my point of view. Speaking of on my own, Richard Smith sends his regards. Yes, he has been absent, but he is here in spirit and sends his regards. And we'll keep you posted as to when he's going to be back. There's a quote in the Bible that says, "It is done unto you as you believe." There's actually several different references to it. And that's what a lot of New Thought Ancient Wisdom teaching is based in. The idea that our thought is creative. And Ernest Holmes said, focused creative thought is more powerful than unfocused creative thought. He actually said focused thought is more powerful than non-focused thought. And that's what we're talking about today, the idea of make a decision and try it out. Is this a friendly universe or a not so friendly universe? Which one do you want to live in? It's our premise and my experience that when you focus on the world, the universe as a friendly universe, the universe and your experiences become more friendly. Okay, that's great from a psychological standpoint. That makes good sense. Dean, I think positive thoughts. Great, I have a positive feeling. That's already great. But what does that have to do with the universe? That's just my thinking, Dean. Well, the next premise is your thought, your focused thought, is creative and powerful, and it extends beyond your own experience. Since there is a wholeness expressing in the whole universe and beyond, your energy, your power extends beyond you. So your thought actually makes an impact into the life and the world appearances. Consequently, or conversely, the same thing is true if you think all kinds of negative things. It negatively impacts yourself, and it negatively impacts the energy of the universe around you. Now, which one is more powerful? For this practitioner, the good is always more powerful. The consistent good always does amazing miracle things. So in this universe that we're living in, that I'm living in, It is listening to what I say. In Mark it said, whatsoever ye desire when ye pray, believe that ye receive it, and ye shall have them. Whatsoever things ye desire when ye pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them. That is the whole thing of it is done unto you as you believe. Einstein is attributed with saying that the most important decision we can make is whether we believe this is a friendly or a hostile. He calls it hostile, I call it not friendly universe. And I found that to be so true just for myself. You choose the universe with your belief. You choose the experiences you experience based on your belief of what you believe is possible and what you believe is existing. So we direct our thought. We are the thinking centers of this whole universe. So as we direct our own thought, we then take that out of just the human thinking into the faith experience, because it just gets so big, so large, so huge, so enormous, so amazing, so infinite. That connection from the human thinking then unfolds into that faith experience. And I love that quote from Abraham Hicks. She basically says, you get what you feel about, not what you think about. So that's why I'm adding this. When we talk about, in Science of Mind, change your thinking, change your life, it's not just about the thinking. It's about that feeling behind the thinking. That's where that belief comes in. The thoughts that you have that bring a sense of that feeling tone of belief. That's what the power is. That's when the thoughts become powerful. It's the same with affirmations. It's the same with prayer. Those kind of expressions of faith. It's the feeling tone. So as you have the feeling tone of expansiveness and love and joy and possibility and abundance and clarity, that's the experience that you have. And it's the experience that comes into your human life and then grows even farther beyond that. And conversely, if you've determined and you look for that not friendly universe, you're going to find plenty. You're going to find plenty of evidence. And as you embrace that evidence of the not friendly universe, your experience in life is going to be that not friendly universe. And you're going to be contributing energetically to that not friendliness. It's a simple change of thought. What we talk about in the inner circle is how we put this stuff into practice. Not just that, oh, these are great ideas, but how do we put it into practice? So if you'd like to be a part of the Inner Circle, which is our membership group that meets right after these remarks, go to newthoughttuesdays.com and click the link, and you'll get some more information about how you can sign up for this membership experience. That's where we're going to be talking more about how to assume goodness and how to believe before you see. If you've got a fire you're going to put in the fireplace, you've got the tools for the fireplace, you've got the tools for the fire. You use your tools to light, to ignite that fire, and you see it before it even comes into beingness. And then you use your tools to light that fire. It's the same thing for so many different things in our lives. Seeing, but believing before we see. and celebrating the very first spot of energy and of evidence, that energetic evidence, celebrating it, big happy dances, bringing that feeling tone of celebration. And I got to tell you, I was kind of feeling a little bit, I don't know if I was just tired or a little bit sad or something before I was coming into the New Thought Tuesdays today. And just by embracing this information and showing up for this party of New Thought Ancient Wisdom, I feel so much better. Now, that's terrific psychologically. That's really fantastic, but it also speaks to my faith. And it answers that question, Dean, do you have faith in a power that is greater than you? And I do. And this is just one way, feeling great now and speaking to y'all, that I celebrate that. And so I'm doing my little happy dance today on New Thought Tuesdays. It is the universe you believe it is. It's simply up to you to practice your belief. So go out there. Don't take my word for it. My heavens, don't take my word for it. I certainly hope you trust me, but don't take my word for it. Move out into your world and try this. As you find yourself, we were out at the dock the other day, and there was a big sign on it that said, no crabbing, no fishing. And I looked at it and it's like, oh, okay, because we're in an area of the world where there's a lot of crabbing, catching crabs. Like, okay, there's a great sign. No crabbing, as in no complaining, and no fishing, as in no fishing for compliments. I saw that sign and it just reminded me of my faith. It reminded me, and it made me kind of laugh. As you focus on that sense of appreciation of the world, pay attention to how that feels. And if you're encountering something that is not to your liking, bless it and move on from it. Don't bring your attention to it. This morning I was reading, every morning I read the New York Times email and the Philadelphia Inquirer email, and then I do my prayer. I prayed. I got the news in. I was like, okay, I have a value for being up to date to a certain extent, and then I get to pray to know the truth and to know the highest and best for all of the people involved in all of these events. And I pray for you. I pray for all the people in New Thought Tuesdays. I pray for my family. I pray for my beloved community. And I am blessing you. And right now I'm also praying for Richard Smith, sending you all love and light. We're going to go into the inner circle right now, where we will be talking more in depth. So we've got a full crew here today, and I'm very excited to see everybody. Closing affirmation. And I will put this in the chat for the people that are in the inner circle as we're talking. Closing affirmation. I live in a universe of good. I expect good. I see good. And good flows to me now. I live in a universe of good. I expect good, I see good, and good flows to me. And thank you for the good that is flowing to me through New Thought Tuesdays. I send you all love and light. Not that you need more, because you got plenty right where you are, but it is a way of me expressing my love. So we will see you next Tuesday on New Thought Tuesdays for another topic that will ignite your faith. Bye.